What's up, guys? So I originally had planned to do Hedon Strong Approach, but that motherfucker is hard. That's all I have to say. He is wow. So I have seen some people manage to do difficult with a Earth main team and a Lightning team. Pretty much Lightning main and Earth main are gonna be the best way to beat Hedon and attack right now on difficult. I have not seen any other main characters been able to do it. I have seen a lot of videos of people doing it, even from the German version, the Portuguese version, the Chinese version, and all I can say is that for the pretty much ones that involve other main characters, they involve characters that we don't have as well. I have seen too many. I can't even show you the ninjas, but Danzo was used, and I think we have Choza, but you really have no way of getting him. The only way I can see you get him is if you have actually managed to get him from the survival trial because you're able to get two fragments at a time. But a lot of teams were using Choza for the Hedon attacks. So, we can't get him right now. It does say he comes from a sealed treasure, but it might be like a later on one. It doesn't come from a regular sealed treasure, it doesn't come from Tendo, it doesn't come from Sage treasures. So I have no idea where he comes from. But you can only get two fragments at a time from him from survival trial. And then people have been using Danzo, which comes from the Kage treasure. So as far as using any other class, but Lightning and main for difficult, you're gonna have a very hard time. I definitely won't be doing strong approach today. I will be probably swapping over. No idea when, honestly. I maybe later today, but I can't do it on video for today. So regardless, it's gonna be either uploaded, and you'll see it on a different day. I said day way too many times, but yeah, I just can't do it. I'm trying not to say today, but I have to say okay. So I can't do it today on video. No idea when you'll see it, but it will be tomorrow, hopefully. It's you still don't get any medium threads, so it's still kind of disappointment for you those of you who don't need common threads anymore. I had to basically recharge because I'm so close to getting the battle armor. There's only 2 days left. Why the fuck do I keep saying to like day? That word has come up so many times. Like, okay, stop it. Let's move on. But like as much as I'm trying to forget about the Hashama video I made, it keeps appearing everywhere, and then people are basically becoming Keemstar because I've seen so many. Basically, people are telling me that this guy said this guy said that. People need to realize I really don't care what other YouTubers say. Like I don't watch any YouTuber that involves Naruto Online. The only one I literally watch is Kensen, and that's because he plays China. So I want to see the Chinese game from him. And the funny thing is that the more I see Chinese gameplay for him, the more I want to try it. I've seen people play the Taiwanese server as well on my Discord, and the fact that they're able to get pretty much it's like a free player's dream. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that when you play the Chinese version, since it's so far ahead, all the ninjas that you're getting now, I would like to say even the Kage treasure ninjas, it's gonna be easier to get for free over there, even though it's not in English, because it's a Chinese and Taiwanese host. It's gonna be pretty much difficult to understand new functions. But if you're really just purely in it for the ninjas and stuff, it's gonna be fun. So as much as I don't want to try, because it's in a different language, I kind of want to try it, just in case I get lucky. Uh, and here, man, 87 out of 100. Like, I'm tempted to like just start going up. Um, like damn, man. I think I'm gonna go five at a time because even though I could have waited one more day, and okay, yes. So we got it on 91 out of 100. So we actually managed to save ourselves like a lot. We actually managed to save ourselves a lot of ingots, which is a good thing. I really don't want to go wait till tomorrow and buy another one. Like I said, I am not getting rank 6 armor. It is from 5 to 6 is 200 points. Times that by 5, and that's how many threads you need. So let us check. And the other thing, I finally realized what I was trying to say yesterday. Okay, so you can get 999. 999 is the equivalent of 40k ingots, which is about $800. So $800 for rank 6 battle armor, assuming you don't get any. Actually, I can actually go claim myself that rebate. So the thing I was trying to say was I'm over there like when the mystery fruit event was going on. I was over there like, damn, like I don't want to spend the 500 ingots towards the pain cudgel, because I had hopes for getting the bat one that you can get from the Sunny Instance. And then I was the one who spent like 1,200 ingots trying to rename my group. So it's kind of funny how I'm being stingy over 500 ingots and I end up spending almost 3 times that just to rename a stupid group. You know, it's kind of, you know, it's still really hilarious in a way. So they give me 90 medium threads, which still pretty much barely, it's like 1/10. So the rebates are pretty much like around 1/10 of what you actually spend for. I'm gonna do the automatic. Oh, you need to get your battle armor up. I mean, fuck it. Wait, man, but the strong approach is now. Like, are you serious? How much is it though? Tissues is kind of expensive. Fuck it. We're gonna stop being stingy. We need to stop. All right, we need to stop being fucking stingy. All right, now we're gonna automatically do it, and it's just pretty much because you get minimal stat boosts just by pretty much every time you go up, you still get stats up. I'm at 18 out of 200, and I really don't think I'll spend towards this because pretty much like I said, people that have the chance to go from 5 to 6 ended up spending that money towards Magatamas and got a way bigger battle power increase. So this puts me at 29k power. Kapow is still 2k over me, and I assume he has the same. What is this? Is this a regular Kakashi or is that the beheading one? I got no idea what his battle armor is, but his refines are pretty much the refines are the only way I can actually tell that he is a lot further ahead of me. But I would assume he has the same battle armor as me now. Maybe he has the 6th one. Who knows? But yeah, you know, the 5th one honestly looks the coolest though out of all of them. Unless you're gonna go for like the long capes. The long capes look nice, but I don't agree with the colors in the 7th version. You know, the 6th one, I like bright colors. All right, I like it to be lighter than darker. Pretty much the 6th is the 5th, but lighter, and it just doesn't look that nice, or darker, I should say. Fuck it, whatever it is. And then the 8th armor, I think I honestly prefer the 8th armor more than the 9th, and that's just because, you know, it's a lighter color. The 9th one looks cool because there's more flames and stuff. But, you know, yeah, it's whatever. Notorious so far. Oh, I can actually upgrade these shits. Fuck. So, like, I'm probably going to get myself medium clots from Strong Approach. And I'm not going to use them. But who cares? You know, it's time to stop being stingy. It's time to stop being stingy. So I can upgrade the rest of this. Nice. We can actually get 22 armor. Now, as far as I know, this thing actually caps at 20 something. Like the battle armor upgrade actually caps. Now, I am not sure if it gets raised in the future. I don't even think I could show you. It caps at either level 25, like 28 or 27. Yeah, so you can only use it from 19 to 27. That means if you do get up to 27, you can't go past that. Now, I don't know if you can actually. There's like a future update involved that will pretty much change. You know, allow you to have more upgrades for that. But for now, it pretty much means you're going to get 27 in a rank 9. So most of the battle armor is going to come from rank 9. It would be nice if the upgrade kept going, like towards a really high point. This way the stats are way better because you're literally only going up by like 10 points for everything. And it just doesn't really make sense for you to spend towards that. So you're better off just going from Strong Approach. So basically don't do what I do when it comes to battle armor. But I wanted to, you know, get something on video for you guys today since I'm pretty much not able to do Strong Approach for the Tuesday video. But like, as far as the hot shower thing, it's like going on everywhere. Like, too many people have made it like a Keemstar situation on their channel where they constantly talk about it. Now, I said in the video I was only gonna make that one video about it and never discuss it again. But then, you know, same people came to my stream, got me triggered for 2 hours. And, you know, I'm not going to go restart this thing now. But all I have to say is that if you did not spend towards Hashirama, to me, your opinion does not matter. Alright? Like, I even said it. I'm not going to let somebody tell me otherwise. Like, I have spent towards him, so I understand how it is. You know, like, I really don't care what you say, basically. You can say all you want. And even funny thing is that the Brazil events, I think now, they have Tendo or some shit in the next event. So, like, you know, it's just pretty much means that we're going to keep moving at a point where summons become irrelevant because everything's given away for free. And, you know, I'm not going to make any more future rants because then people are going to keep saying I'm a fucking elitist. Like, I don't even know why people think, like, I said, oh, if you don't spend money, you're basically not good at the game. I have never said that. Like, I just said that certain things in the game that are supposed to be kept rare should stay rare. Why would they cost money in the first place if they're meant to be given away for free after a short amount of time? And you can't predict how the game is going to be unless you literally work at Oasis Games and are in charge of the programming or the schedule for the game. You're not going to know when the update comes out. You don't know what's going on. So how are you supposed to be prepared that, oh yeah, in a month they're gonna just fuck you over? So like I'm not gonna fucking go ahead and start another bullshit and then watch people still say, oh, you're here complaining again. But it's like I can't address anything just to defend myself in that. But I'm never gonna do any more future rants because people are just too ignorant to understand that shit, and then people are gonna call me ignorant for it. So basically, like there's really no point to give my opinions of things. This happened back then in Bleach too. Like I try to give people spending advice because Bleach, like people always say, why do you compare Bleach with Naruto? It just comes up, alright? It's like I compare it to some things. If you guys are always gonna compare bullshit to bullshit, I'm gonna compare Naruto Online to whatever I want to compare. So in Bleach Online, the same thing happened. I was, really good events came up for starting a new server. So I pretty much just said like, oh, if you guys want to have a great time, put in like $500 during these events, and you literally would never have to spend in the future again. You would have everything that you need to be a very strong player, and you will be set for however long you decide to play. I start getting like called out as a sellout and shit like that. And I'm like, we're in the generation where if you give people advice on how to spend money, you're considered a sellout. Or in this case, I'm considered an elitist, Hitler, whatever. I've heard everything. But in the end, to me, I don't care about any other YouTubers. Like, I really don't give a shit, I have to wake up in the morning to get a video out for, your guys' entertainment. And then I'm gone to work. And then I go to class. So during those two periods of the day, the YouTube doesn't concern me. That's why I'll barely like answer comments when it comes to like the first 10, 15 minutes of uploading. And then I'm done. So when it comes to, pretty much coming home from college, and I always come home late night. I'll come home pretty much right after like Nine Tails, or even later than Nine Tails sometimes if I have my night class. So it really doesn't matter to me what people are going to say on YouTube. But then people still have to come into the Discord saying, oh, this guy made a video about you. Like, I mean, do I give a fuck? I mean, if they have to bring entertainment to their channel by talking about me all the time, then there's something missing over there. And I'm not gonna start more drama because then it's just gonna pretty much turn into like that Keemstar or Leafy shit. And I can't believe that people are bringing into it when it comes to games. This has happened months and months ago. It has come and gone. I actually did this already. So like yesterday I told you guys, what Skip has been doing is just taking off 2 ninjas and doing all his shit. And this actually pretty much makes it so he can get, better drops. Now, I did it without ninja exam and I still managed to get a Sage Scroll. Now, I'm going to be definitely switching my main character a lot. I'll probably go to Earth to do a difficult strong approach. I really don't want to mess with lightning because I have no idea when it comes to lightning. But I'm going to go Earth, do difficult strong approach, hopefully get myself a team that can do the 95 ninja exam. Although I haven't seen that water main has pretty much the best chance for doing the 95 ninja exam. So, the problem with me going Earth right now, and I got Tayuya again, I think. I don't know, and I got Jirobo yesterday. So, so far it's working. But, as far as going water will make the 95 exam easier. I'm not sure if anyone has cleared 100 exam with water. I haven't seen too many people clear with 95 with Earth though. So what I would do is go Earth for the strong approach. Probably stay Earth until Nine Tails tomorrow. Then Thursday probably go. Well, I have like my next 3 days are fucked basically. I have a full schedule, so I'll be leaving early in the morning, coming back around midnight. So I really have a terrible schedule when it comes to that. So yeah, the next 3 days are really bad. I don't know. So basically today I'll just be doing a strong approach. Probably trying to do the ninja exam with the Earth main if I can. And tomorrow, I'll do Nine Tails. Yeah, I have a really bad next 3 days. So it's really going to complicate everything. I don't know how it's going to work, but I really want to just get to the 100 ninja exam as fast as possible. New events Thursday. Really have nothing that I would hope for, Pretty much maybe an event that I can get myself Magatamas or something like a consumption event. I want to get all my Magatamas from 4 to 5s. I'm pretty sure they won't bring back the refine event till next month, so that's what I'm going to basically work towards. And yesterday I briefly mentioned, I'm trying to build towards a custom desktop so it could actually help me with YouTube, and then if I wanted to stream, bigger games and actual games instead of browser games, I actually need to get a good piece or a good desktop for that. So I'll just talk a bit about that. You know, I've had a bunch of friends of mine pretty much giving me parts and suggestions, especially my friend from Bleach, Silencer. He has been pretty much giving me a list of parts to look forward to. I talked to all my friends, and they say, yeah, you know, everything looks good. My only problem with getting a custom desktop is that I've pretty much had laptops. For the last, I think, 6 years, I had 3 different laptops. I haven't had a desktop since the family desktop about like maybe like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I think 9 years ago is when I pretty much last we had to use a family desktop. So since then, I've had 3 different laptops, maybe even 4. No, 3 different laptops. Yeah, there was 3. The worst laptop I ever had was an LG, or no, HP. HP makes most garbage products you could ever get. Never buy yourself a fucking HP anything. No HP printer, no HP cup, no HP refrigerator. Nothing to do with HP. Not even a fucking HP box. All right. Do not get anything from HP because the laptop I had a Pavilion, whatever it was, like DV7, something like that. It was defective. And when I tried to call the warranty about it, they basically said, oh, we can't help you, blah, 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 all this bullshit. And I still had warranty. Then by the time the warranty expired, then they're like, oh, we have a fix for your problem, but you're going to have to basically buy yourself a warranty. So I was like, fuck no. Then I got a Dell. And my Dell was very good. I can't remember which Dell I got. Um, it was very good, you know. Dell makes probably the best computer products I tried. The Dell worked out for 2 years, and I don't know, man. I just basically overuse my laptops, and that's the reason why I need to get myself a desktop. But when I get a desktop, I'm getting like fucking RGB everything, like 6,000 watts of power. I'm gonna build a power plant right next to my house. Need to get myself a humongous fucking like wall-sized fan. Need to get like liquid nitrogen cooling. I need to basically keep my laptop ice cold. Might as well have my small room become a meat locker and just sit in there and shit with a coat. Get that fucking Eskimo ass suit. But I use my laptop. I use my computer for everything. In my laptop right now, I got an ASUS ZenBook Pro in February. I take it to work. I take it to college. I take it back home. It goes through 3 different places and has everything saved there. I have to factory reset my computer, my laptop, but I'm trying to hold out till next month. Probably around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I'll actually be able to go ahead and, it's either gonna be I'm gonna buy my parts and hire somebody to build that shit. But I have no idea when it comes to computers. I can't assemble parts. Like I have never tried it. None of my friends are into like custom building either, so I don't really have any experts I could call. And if I just call up on a random friend that I don't even know and they say, oh yeah, they're good with computers, they'll probably fuck it up. So I'm either better off hiring a professional, but then I would have to pretty much, I want to get like really good cable management, really good everything. So if I really want to just not even worry about custom building, I can go to this website called I Buy Power or whatever. It's I don't know where it's from. It's either it came from America and it's also in Germany, or it came from Germany and it's America now, whatever it is. But they basically allow you to pick up the parts you want, and they'll build a computer and ship it towards you. But it is ridiculously expensive. Like I'll post a link in the comments. You'll see the build that I'm going for. So basically, everything that I chose, thanks to my friend, it adds up to $3,600. And that's perfectly reasonable. It's gonna be like a 5-year investment, hopefully. Spend $3,600 on a 3-monitor setup. Get myself a very good computer with a good CPU, good, like 32 gigs of RAM, as well as, a GTX 1080. It all seems very good, for $3,500. I pretty much get everything that I need. And then when I go to that one website, the iBuyPower, a computer which is a little bit worse, I would say. Probably a little bit worse than this, slightly worse. And with only one monitor adds up to $4,500. So I'm already paying $1,000 more, and I'm only able to get one monitor from the website. And they don't even allow me to buy 3 cables for the monitors either. You can only buy 1 cable for 1 monitor. So like you're paying $1,000 more for the same setup without the headphones and the 2 monitors. But I already ordered the headphones this week because My current headphones are just, they're like those kind of, I don't know, they're like those traveling headphones. They're not really made for anything revolving, just like computers, I guess. It's just not like the sound quality is not that good, is what I'm trying to say. But when it comes to missing out two monitors, which is gonna probably add up to like another $400-500. So I have to spend $5,000 from course, or not from Corsair, from iBuyPower, 4,500 there, and then another $500 for two monitors, and pretty much they will just build the desktop. So like, I don't know what I would think to pay $1,000 extra for them to send it to you pre-built. Like, at the same time, I would rather take that in case I fuck up myself, because when it comes to messing up the hardware, I really do not trust myself with cables. And then they're pretty much already going to take care of all the stuff. They'll basically put together the PC. I think they even install the operating system, so it's pretty much good to go once you get it. But it's going to be $1,000 more. I need to basically figure out how much it would cost for, some good person in New York City to pretty much build my PC. And I'm pretty sure it still costs cheaper. I would probably only have to pay the guy like $200, $300 for that day to build my computer, which in the end, I will still end up saving $700, and I'll have pretty much everything that I need. So I think that's a better route. And by the time Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes, it'll probably definitely be cheaper to buy all the parts. So I think it's better just to go ahead and try to find a professional here. It'll be really nice to get my setup though. I'm still basically, in this month of a time period, I'm trying to get myself a desk. I'm trying to basically get stuff into that small room, because I'm gonna be here for about 2 years already in my place, and I still have one empty room, and that's just because I had so many family over the years coming from Poland and visiting. The last time I was in Poland was 10 years ago, or 10 or 11 years ago, and my cousins, they're basically going to be, like doctors or surgeons or something. They're going to college in Ukraine. 2 years ago, that was the first time they actually came to America. They got their visas. They hanged out with me, and they basically stayed in my place. So they pretty much were here. Then a few months later, my other uncle from Poland came. A few months after he left, someone else came, I think my aunt. And, I've had my dad's brother come here twice. He came last year. Then my dad's other brother, because he has two brothers. Pretty much they both stayed here because it was my brother's communion, I think it was. Yeah, my brother had his communion last year. And then my oldest uncle, my oldest, the older brother of the oldest brother, because my dad's the youngest. So the oldest one came. He worked with my dad for like the last 5 or 6 months or something. And he pretty much stayed here for a really long time. So, in the past 2 years, since everybody kept coming from Poland because they got their visas and they wanted to see us because it's been way too long, I literally had nothing to do but leave one space for basically somebody to sleep in. But now I'm pretty sure there's going to be nobody coming in. And if somebody is going to decide to stay over here, I'll be like, nope, you're going to fucking sleep in the kitchen or the bathroom. Because I really want to give myself a desktop. This way, I can have a home computer for video stuff, streaming, gaming. And then I can keep my laptop. Then I'll pretty much factory reset it after I have a custom, my custom desktop is set up and I can do everything I need at home. Then I can finally go ahead, factory reset my laptop and use this only for like business stuff. Then I don't have to pretty much overclock it for when it comes to gaming and video editing. And video editing is just pretty much really bad anyway. So yeah, it's a good investment to get myself a custom desktop. I definitely would be looking forward to it. I know it would be nice to finally, stream games and just do other stuff. I do have the Outlast stream planned for Halloween, but it's gonna be kinda, I don't know how to say this. Like, I played Outlast when it first came out. It is probably the scariest game I ever played in my life. I don't do well when it comes to scary shit, alright? When it comes to horror games, I am by far the worst person when it comes to horror games. And I have to say that. Like, I just can't. I will literally get a fucking heart attack. And I just can't do it, okay? I can't do horror games. It is definitely not something I can do. When I was growing up, my mom was that type of mom who would literally not let me get a game because I wasn't 13 years old when it came to teen games. Same shit happened when it came to mature. I had to literally be 18 for me to start getting games, It was a fucking struggle. I would have to often hit up, you know, her brother, my uncle here that lives here. Okay, so I have like 3 or 4 uncles that are from Poland and they stay there. Then I have one uncle who's here, and you know, my uncle here would basically get me all the shit, and I had to keep it on the down low. It was a struggle. My mom would also keep me from like fucking horror movies, horror games, whatever you name it, you know, and it really fucked me up in life because when I started going out with my friends to movie theaters and stuff, I just couldn't. I remember when I went to see The Conjuring, alright? The first Conjuring movie. That was probably like one of the first times I actually decided to go watch a horror movie in the movie theater. I never decided to go to watch a horror movie in the movie theater. And I'd say it was the worst fucking experience ever, right? First of all, they blast that shit on the speakers. It is the fucking most loudest thing ever. So when there's like a fucking jump scare or screech or something, your fucking like ears will pop out. And I remember I was like literally scared as fuck watching The Conjuring just because of all the shit that was going on. And there was just like literally a fucking... Alright, that must have been the worst parent I ever seen in my life. There was a fucking, like, I think 2 ladies with both of their kids. They're like literally 5 years old. They brought them to watch The fucking Conjuring, but those little kids were fucking bosses though. I was scared of the movie and they weren't. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So ever since then, I've really had a bad experience of watching horror movies. When it came to Outlast, this was maybe 3 birthdays ago. The same time Flappy Birds came out, alright? And I have a funny ass story. So, for my birthday, everyone was like, yeah, let's go play Outlast, right? We'll basically take turns and shit so none of us gets a heart attack and nobody dies or whatever. And one of my friends decided to basically find out about Flappy Birds. Literally, the guys who were supposed to be playing Outlast ended up playing fucking Flappy Birds the entire birthday party. And I think it was only like, I was pretty much the only one playing Outlast at that time. I was literally the only one. Everyone else was fucking too busy with that shitty ass Flappy Bird game. And when it came to, what was it, like being their turn, like, no, I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. And they kept making a bullshit. So, like, they literally ruined that fucking birthday for me, man. It was a fucking terrible feeling. And it's all because of fucking Angry Birds. I still got my iPhone with Angry Birds, so I'm about to sell that shit for $1 million. You know, that game got taken down. I'm actually, like, I won't say I'm so close to 30k power, but it's not too bad from here. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go wait for some events. From the restricted shop right now, there's really nothing I could get. People are telling me to go spend towards Lucky Dice, but I really just don't trust it for myself. You saw me open the Itachi boxes. Nah. You saw me open the Kiyomaru boxes. Nah. I will not trust myself. I think I'm actually going to be able to get myself another pack tomorrow or something. Assuming that after I reach this, it's going to go back to the start so then I can get myself another pack. But, you know, overall, I think it's progressing well. Since I'm going to be trying to get myself a custom desktop, I'm not really going to be doing any crazy spending right now. You know, spending $3,000 to $4,000 on a computer is way better than finding out, oh yeah, you know, Kage treasures come out. I spent for that. 2 months later, fucking Raikage and the events are for free. So, yeah, I'm going to just pretty much stick to spending towards power only, getting ninjas from events, and then focusing my laptop my custom desktop right now. I need to spend this vitality or stamina. See, I can't spend the stamina because if I do choose to do strong approach, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to level up those ninjas and awaken them. So I can't do this right now either as well. But, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We did manage to get myself the 5th battle armor. And I'm done with battle armor for now, basically. Pretty much going to go for Magatamas and refines when they come back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow.